The year is 1717. New Jersey as we know it does not exist. In fact, from the Northern Highlands to Cape May, it's two territories, East Jersey and West Jersey. Fertile land parceled by eager surveyors working for the British Crown. In this year, one such land surveyor, John Harrison, acquires 3,000 acres between the Passaic and Dead Rivers from the region's indigenous people, the Lenni Lenape. Labeled Harrison's Neck on 18th century maps, it contained the 4 acres we recognize today as the Kennedy Martin Stell farmstead. Filled with strong timber and rich river-fed soil, it was the ideal place to grow hay, peaches, and apples, and to raise livestock like cattle and sheep. And until Bernards Township purchased the property in 1999, the land was continuously farmed, cared for by families who, over generations, left a lasting legacy in Bernards Township. Today, the farmstead's name recognizes 3 of its prominent residents, Reverend Dr. Samuel Kennedy, Colonel Ephraim Martin, and the Stell family. In 1762, Reverend Dr. Samuel Kennedy, a renowned doctor, minister, and educator, purchased the land. Born in Scotland, Kennedy became an influential figure in the fledgling town of Basking Ridge, first as the 4th minister of the Presbyterian Church, and later by establishing a boys' college preparatory school, which met for a period of years at the farmstead. But operating such a large farm, over 300 acres at the time, is thought to have been too much for such a busy man. On the 17th day of June 1767, Kennedy listed the farmstead for sale in the New York City papers. For auction, his plantation on which he now lives, containing 300 acres of land, well watered and timbered, on which there is a dwelling house with 3 rooms and 2 fireplaces on the lower floor, situated at a small distance from the brink of said Passaic River, a good barn and stable at each end of it, and an orchard. It's an extraordinary account of the buildings that still stand today. No record survives of Kennedy's exact buyer, but by 1787, a colonel in the Patriot Army, Ephraim Martin, is listed as the owner of the farmstead. Born near the farmstead lands, Colonel Martin commanded the 4th Battalion of the Continental Army, marched with George Washington, and wintered at Valley Forge. He was wounded in the chest at the Battle of Long Island in 1776, recuperating most likely at the farmstead. He later escaped death again when a bullet lodged in his tricorn hat. After the Revolutionary War, he began a lifelong career of government service. Most significantly, he played a major role in recommending the First Amendment to the newly created country, paving the way for New Jersey to be the first state to ratify the Bill of Rights. In 1794, Colonel Martin's stepsons Oliver and Samuel Stell purchased the farmstead. For the next 151 years, 5 generations of the Stell family lived and farmed here. Many family members served as elected officials in town and county government. They were also instrumental in founding the Millington Baptist Church, giving half an acre of property to build its meeting house. Beyond its namesake residence, a later farmstead owner included a Bell Labs scientist named Gerald Pearson. Pearson and his family lived on the farmstead from 1945 until 1960 while he worked at Bell Labs. There, with 2 other scientists, Pearson invented and patented the first practical solar cell, the beginning of modern solar energy. In 2008, Pearson was inducted posthumously into the National Inventors Hall of Fame. Today, the contributions of the pastor, the patriot, and the planter are memorialized at the farmstead. Histories preserved alongside buildings, inspiration planted for generations to come.